So all this, if somebody asks you what are collections means, all this you need to explain. You need to explain arrays, array list, multi-dimensional arrays, stacks, views. Okay. This is a program. What is the output? So I am pushing 3 items here. Item 1, 2, 3. Then items on the stack. Okay. Count. What is the count?
Item 3. Item 2 and item 1 is. No, it will show the flow. 3.
Come line wise. Okay. First, what is happening? Count. 3.
Which means to see.
Item 3, item 2, item 1.
One second. See, I am printing here 1 output, 2 output, 3 output.
4.
Okay, what is the first output?
3.
Next.
It will show the item
Last
3.
one.
3. Item 3 or 2?
Item 3.
3. Okay, because it will
Last
count. Okay. Then pop. So what and what?
Pop, item 3 will be removed.
3 will be removed. So
Item 2 will be shown and next count is 1.
okay. So this is the program. So you need to understand. So where we will use it, why we will use it, you will slowly come. But you need to be aware of the terminology. Okay. See, in a toolbox, say in a mechanical toolbox, you should be aware that there is a screwdriver, there is a different cutters, there are what are the other tools like some measuring tape, okay, some scale, something okay, some what you call I don't know. So many tools. Okay, you should be aware of what are the tools available with you. So when some kind of situation arises, you will use that specific tool. Okay, don't tell me, sir, why are we reading this memories and all that? It's a headache. Okay, these all terminologies you need to know because this is your toolbox ultimately. Okay, okay. Tomorrow this toolbox will be helpful in your interview, will be helpful in your job. Okay, is that clear? That is why you need to study. Whenever that collection comes in your hand, you should be able to understand these things are there in the collections. And what is collections? It is not only word, right? It is using dot system dot collections. Okay, you have to use that. Then that library, and then you will be having this functionality. Where this will be useful? Maybe in some program it will be useful. Maybe in an interview it will be useful, right? Just maintain a list of items like stacks, first in, first come. Okay, like a line of people waiting at a counter. Okay, so what is happening here? You are defining a queue as new queue, you are initializing a queue, then you have a method enqueue. Here we are enqueuing. Okay. String 1 and string 2. What is happening? Then DQ. What is DQ? Guess first item. DQ means. Okay, don't get confused. Like, okay, guess the first item and it will DQ. What is DQ? Pop. Okay, and then P can count. Output is also there. Nice, huh? I thought it will come on next link, but luckily it came here along with the same line. Okay. So what is happening here?
We are adding the
Same from here. You are starting a class. Okay. Then here what is happening? This is your main class. You are declaring your unique. You are what? Yeah. Then 4 items you are adding. Okay, why I have an output here is for you to understand that what exactly this string will be printed as. Okay, when I am writing this index here, this value will be printed here in between. Okay, you work with strings, right? You know how to put values, right? You are able to understand the programs or not? Yeah. Only syntaxes you need to be thoroughly aware. Push, pop, okay, enqueue, dequeue, all these kind of things you need to be aware of. Okay. All right. Dictionaries. Very thin. Okay. So dictionaries. What are dictionaries? Dictionaries are used to associate a particular key with a given value. Okay. Now previously what we were doing, only we are putting some values, but now we are associating that value with a key. Okay. In dictionaries. Okay. And
Just like an address.
just like an address or something like that. Something like a pointer. Okay. Think of them as lookup tables. You use a key to look up a value. Okay. For example, these are the key. Okay, and value. Okay. So if I say product ID, it means a product name. Okay. If I say some WA, it is some name. Object. If I say it is an object. Here we have and. Okay. C is a keyword. Then this is the. Always in dictionary they have a keyword and a value. Keyword and a value. Okay.
You can give keyword there also.
Yeah.
Third one, my house to be
Hmm.
You can give there also.
What I'm doing here?
Instead of add, you are doing
Instead of add, I'm doing like this. Remove. So what exactly is happening here is I'm declaring or I'm initializing a hash table. Okay. Okay, with new keyword. Okay. And then what I'm doing, I'm adding values to those. Okay, in these three methods. Okay, I can add like this or I can add like this. Okay. You can say that my hash table of key value is equal to this. Or I can say this. Alright. And then here I can remove it. Okay, if I don't want this value, I can remove it by using the keyword. Or I can directly remove it using this also. Okay. And then enter C, okay, is equal to count. In the C variable, I am storing the count of the hash table. Okay. Alright, and then what is this? I am just checking whether that hash table contains this keyword or not. Okay. It will give false. It's a Boolean value. Boolean will always say return true or false. And here what is happening? I am also checking as a key if this key is there or not. I am also checking if this value is there or not. Okay. Okay. So what are the different things in collections? Okay, if somebody asks you collection, what exactly, how you will explain? Wait a second. Yeah. Who will explain me collections? Who will explain me collections from starting? Vamshi? No. Who will explain me collections? Vamshi?
Not perfectly, I can't say.
You, Leela Krishna. Okay. Anybody? See, after Leela Krishna, Tanmay will go. After Tanmay, Aditya, then Vamshi, Kirti, Gitanjali, then Vamshi, then Vamshi already came. Next Vamshi. I want to know whether you understood or not. If somebody asks you collections, can't you explain? Just I want to know whether you are able to understand the slides. What are collections? Okay, this is interview.
We have so many collections like stamps, dictionaries, and hash table. You can store the group of elements.
Explain.
And we can store the group of elements in collection. Again, we are using the collection.
Working with many items, okay? Group of items and you use collection.
Group of
Okay, how do you, for implementing collections in the program, you have to use using system.collections. Okay, not system.collections.generics. Okay. And what are the types of collections? Arrays, array list, array in arrays, then multi-dimensional arrays, then array list, then stack, queue, dictionaries. In dictionaries, hash tags. Okay. If you explain this, the interviewer will understand that you know the collections. Okay. You can give. No, explain us theoretically explain like
It is the syntax of collections. You are storing that group of elements dynamically.
That is for
Syntax
arrays.
of array.
Syntax of array.
Syntax of collections.
now what are the types of collections?
Stack, queue,
Right.
first one is